latest on the Loma fire, burning now for a second day in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Hundreds of homes remain threatened. Sunrise anchor Brittany Nielsen joins us live from the Fire Command Center in Gilroy. Britt.
Well, Dale, here at the command center, Christmas Hill Park is where we are in Gilroy, and we are seeing acreage and containment. Those numbers are not increasing right now simply because we haven't received those updates, but the acreage remains at nearly 1,100 acres, 1,085 to be exact, 5% containment. So far, 500 firefighters have been assigned and are working this fire, and hundreds more are heading this way from across the state, from Red Bluff all the way to San Diego. They're headed here, and those numbers are expected to really increase by this evening. This fire very active, burning in critically dry fuels.
The terrain and the accessibility is going to create a little bit of a component where they have to make the best using the resources. Where's the best place to do this? It may not be directly on the fire edge. They may back off a ridge line to put in a line that they can have faith will hold.
Now, evacuations are in place on Loma Prieta Ridgeline, Summit Road down to Uvis Road, including all of Casa Loma, and a warning is in place, just a warning for parts of Croy Road. Now, evacuation centers are set up at Soquel High School, Morgan Hill Presbyterian Church, and the Jewish Community Center of Silicon Valley in Los Gatos. So again, you have Soquel, Morgan Hill, and Los Gatos all hosting evacuation centers. Now, Dale, we do understand that 300 homes, 300 are threatened at this hour, and we do expect another update of some kind. We don't know if that's going to be containment numbers or acreage, but we do know 300 homes are still threatened right now. Live in Gilroy, I'm Brittany Nielsen, KSPW Action News 8.
Britt, one quick question. We know we're getting word that Carmel Valley has unhealthy air for everybody. What's the air quality like in Gilroy at this hour?
Well, currently the Gilroy-Hollister area is showing the air quality to be good right now, but as I say that, ash is falling. It's been falling since we got here today to Gilroy at about 4 this morning, and since then it's kind of been like a light dusting of snow. There's not so much of it that it collects in spots, but we do see it. We see it collecting on windshields and things like that. So smoke is in the air, even though air quality is still registering as good. Dale.
Okay, Britt, thank you. Live from Gilroy right now, where she's reporting in Santa Clara County, of course. Action News reporter Phil Gomez now joins us now from the situation on the Santa Cruz County side of the fire. Phil.
Good afternoon, Dale. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, as you can imagine, it's a much different scenario than yesterday. There are firefighters up and down on the road. We've got planes flying overhead, dropping fire retardant right in front of us. It's a very aggressive aerial attack. The fire has come over to Loma Prieta where the towers are, and it's drifting down into the ravine down below in front of us. We have ground crews who are clearing away brush and the like as this fire is moving. Right now, Loma Prieta Road seems to be the toehold at the summit for this fire so they can get a hold of it. But right now with me is Bill Murphy with Santa Clara County CAL FIRE. Is the fire in Santa Cruz County at this point?
There's a small portion of the fire that's burning in Santa Cruz County, but the vast majority is burning in Santa Clara County at this time.
How many acres have we seen burned so far?
The official number as of this morning was 1,085. I can tell you that it is above that at this point in time, but I don't have an actual precise acreage for you at this time.
Now, the people who live here along Summit Road, what action, if any, should they be taking right now?
Well, if you're living in an area that's received an evacuation warning or order, you should be preparing to leave, or you should have left already. Those people that are living on the fringes of those areas that have already received evacuation orders, they need to be planned. They need to identify the types of things that are important to take with them, so that when and if they do receive an actual evacuation order, it's not a scramble to figure out what they need to take. They can do it in a calm and orderly fashion.
Right now, the wind hasn't kicked up. Is it kind of erratic weather we're seeing right now?
Yeah, fortunately, the wind has not been has not had a significant impact on the fire. That said, the fuels are so dry, the weather's so hot right now, the humidities are so low that even in the absence of wind, this fire is spreading very aggressively. Excuse me. What I would caution people that are listening to pay attention to is, as this high pressure is forecast to move out over the next day or so, that does create a window where we could see a significant increase in winds.
Okay, so reporting live from Loma Prieta at the summit, Phil Gomez, KSDW Action News 8.
Okay, Phil. We have a list of road closures linked to the fire. They include Loma Chiquita Road, Summit Road from Soquel San Jose Road to Pole Line Road, Mount Bachi Road at Highland Road, Casa Loma Road at McKeon Uvas, and Mount Madonna at Ormsby Road and at Pole Line Road, and Croy Road at Uvas, open for residents only. Now we want to give you some perspective as to where this fire is burning. CAL FIRE has not released a very detailed map, but what we know is that the fire started near the intersection of Loma Prieta and Loma Chiquita roads. It is currently burning in the Mount Loma Prieta, Mount Chual, and Uvas Creek drainages. As crews worked into the night on the Loma fire, another blaze broke out in Scotts Valley. CAL FIRE able to contain it to 9 acres. It broke out about 9:30 last night between Ruins Creek Road and Lockhart Gulch. Some residents evacuated right away. The CHP shut down the road at Lockhart and Mission Springs Campground as crews worked to stop the flames. CAL FIRE says it is not connected to the Loma fire. Burning for more than 2 months now in the Big Sur area, the Soberanes fire today is now 81% contained. It has blackened more than 128,000 acres. They hope to have full containment by this weekend. Here's where it's still burning today. Vegetation in the Church Creek area just north of the Tassajara Zen Center expected to continue burning today. Crews will be working directly on the fire line with help from helicopters above.